So Aaron, what do you do? What do you do on an average day? Some people say I'd like to see an average day of food intake. Some people like to see an average day in the life. Well, today started off with meetings with the accountant. This afternoon, sort of fucking holding on whilst racing around a fucking off-road track at Centurion Automotive. To give you an idea, there's a fucking rock there, Paul.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Where are we?
This is our playground.
What is it, a pit?
Yeah.
Gravel pit?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a pile of shit back there.
Well, I'm at Centurion. Well, Centurion and... You stuck?
Yeah.
Centurion and Junction 17 are the only people that we're collaborating with to do the Mental BHP cars. And Centurion and Junction 17 are the only places that these cars are going to be sold at. The mentalbhp.com website has not been released yet, but we've sold quite a few fucking cars now. In fact, we're now up to 3 Evokes. You know, the black on orange, the same one as Natalie's got, which Centurion automotive.co.uk, which happens to be Paul here, he was the one that not only designed it but built it with the help of 612. So what am I doing here? Again, answering that question. Well, I like to be involved in everything that I sort of put my name to or try and get involved with. I like to see how things work. So Paul wants to do a Mental Ranger, you know, the Ford Rangers, and I said, well, before we do a Mental Ford Ranger, I want to know how they drive off-road. I want to put it to the fucking test, you know. I want to get fully involved in what I'm putting my name to. Oh, don't fucking roll us. This is just, or I could be using it as an excuse just to test drive the shit out of a Ford Ranger. Now, I do like Ford Rangers, but the only problem with them is I feel they're getting a bit common, which I suppose is the reason why we're going to do a Mental one.
Yeah.
And with the Mental one, it's going to have, well, they haven't even seen the Mental Mustang yet, with the big fucking scoop and everything. I only showed them little snippets. The fuck are you going?
Don't know.
Do you even? Whoa! There's a wall there. There's no way that's gonna get out of this, surely. You fucked it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. This isn't the one that's getting sold, by the way. This is a tester. So just like with the clothing brand, we get samples. Well, Paul and at Centurion and Colin at Junction 17, they're like fucking kids. Look at him. He's like a pig in shit right now. They will buy a Ranger just to fucking put it through its paces, just to see if it can do what it's advertised to do. Basically, fuck it up. And if they're happy with it, then we use it as a project for what we're doing. So how are we going to get out of this then?
Fuck knows, we're stuck.
It's stuck. Hold on. We are actually, oh fucking hell, yeah, we're stuck. We got our wheels. When I say it's a sample, we put some Mental stickers on it, we put some Mental badges on it. That's about as far as it's gone at the minute. With the Range Rovers, it's fucking not a good look really. With the Range Rovers, we've got the front diffuser on it, the rear diffuser, we've got some spacers on the wheels, and we've got the wheels. With this one, we have got our wheels, which are made by 612. These ones haven't got our centre caps on though. And then I think we've got a sticker on it just to let them know that it's the Mental sample Ranger. And of course they've gone as far to put like a, you know, like a Mental badge across the back. But this particular one is a sample. It's a testing fucking thing. I get samples for clothing. These people get fucking samples for vehicles. It's a bloody good job it's a sample.
It is, isn't it? So I'm going to get another Ranger to come and rescue it.
Another Ranger, is it another sample?
No.
So anybody who's thinking about buying a Mental BHP car, rest assured, we test the shit out of the samples, like to its full capacity. I didn't even get to drive this one. That's how we roll. And I suppose that's a day in the life of Aarron Lambo so far. I've still got to have my dinner. Do I get to drive the new one that's coming?
Yeah.
Mate, I can't do no fucking worse than this. Look. Oh, it's not a bad life, is it? Have a trainer, baby.